Good evening. I'm doing my monologue on a play written by Adrian Kennedy. The name of the play is Funny House of the Negro, and written in 1964. The Funny House of the Negro was first performed off-Broadway at the East End Theater in New York City on January 14, 1964. The play focused on race and color. Funny House of the Negro centers around Sarah, a young woman living in New York City who is conflicted about her racial heritage. Sarah, who is biracial, struggles to accept her African American identity. She associates everything white as good and everything black as evil. This explains why she loves her white mother but loathes her black father. Sarah is convinced her father raped her mother, which is how she was conceived. The play examines Sarah's identity struggles and her self-loathing of her black heritage. In this play, Kennedy uses 4 characters which are part of Sarah's subconscious mind, her inner selves, to represent her feelings about her heritage. The 4 characters are Queen Victoria, the Duchess of Habsburg, Patrice Lumumba, and Jesus Christ. Also significant to the play is Sarah's landlady, who is a real person. The landlady gives insight into Sarah's state of mind from her perspective. In the end, she finds that poor Sarah has taken her own life to end her inner turmoil. This scene shows the anguish Sarah has for her African heritage. As for myself, I long to become even a more pallid Negro than I am now. Pallid like Negroes on the cover of African Negro magazines. Soulless, educated, and irreligious. I want to possess no moral value, particularly value as to my being. I want not to be. I ask nothing except anonymity. I'm an English major, as my mother was when she went to school in Atlanta. My father majored in social work. I am graduated from a city college, and I have occasional work in libraries, but mostly spend my days preoccupied with the placement in geometric positions of words on paper. I write poetry, filling white page after white page with imitations of Edith Sitwell. It is my dream to live in rooms with European antiques and my Queen Victoria, photographs of Roman ruins, walls of books, a piano, oriental carpets, and to eat my meals on a white glass table. I will visit my friends' apartments, which will contain books, photographs of Roman ruins, pianos, and oriental carpets. My friends will be white. I will need them as an embankment to keep me from reflecting too much upon the fact that I am a Negro. For like all educated Negroes, out of life and death existential, I find it necessary to maintain a dark fortress against recognition of myself. My white friends, like myself, will be shrewd, intellectual, and anxious for death. Anyone's death. I will mistrust them as I do myself. I waver in their opinion of me as I waver in the opinion of myself.